Find a comfortable seat of your choice. It can be on your knees or on your heels. And we'll start with some wrist circumductions, one way and the other. Clasp your hands together and push the palms forward and in front of you. Stretching into the arms, fingers, hands, shoulders and shoulder blades. Breathe here. Bring them down. Your neck to the left. Drop your left cheek to your left shoulder and start feeling the stretch on your right side of the neck. And if you want to intensify, you can bring your left palm of your hand on your head without pushing, just adding some weight. And come back to center. Put your head to the right. Relax your shoulders. And maybe you add your right hand to the left side of your head. Feeling the stretch to the left side of the neck. And come back to center. I'll find you in cat-cow. Inhale to open, drop the belly. Exhale, round. Inhale to open. Exhale, round. Inhale to open. Exhale, round. Just follow your breath, your breath. Starting to flow in your own rhythm. And start by moving in circles around your wrists to the front, right, back, and to the left. Doing some circles. Giving some mobility in our wrists. Change direction. Come back to center. Tuck your toes under and come into a high plank. Find your strength here. Low abdomen in. And we'll start rocking front and back to build some strength in the arms. And a little bit more space in the wrists. Once again. Come back into your knees and press into downward dog. Maybe you stretch and paddle your feet so you can start to find length into the hamstrings. Find some stillness here. Take a breath here. Push into your hands, finding some length in the spine. And on your next exhale, bring your left foot in between your hands. You can help yourself with your hands as well. Drop your back knee, untuck your toes, and find your low lunge. Hands are staying on the ground. If you need some help and you have some blocks, bringing the floor a bit higher to you. Press on if you have them, or even if you're on the floor, press into the palms of the hands. Bring your shoulder blades together so you open to the heart. Remove the blocks if you have them, and we find our lizard. Open your left foot to the side. You can have an angle or you can have it straight. And you can also push to the left knee, or just stay here. Maybe you find one block again to lift up into the spine. Not rounding. And keep breathing here, finding some gentle stretch in the front of the right thigh and opening into the hips on the left side. Come back to center into the low lunge, and we'll press back into half split. See if you can square your hips. Open your chest, open your heart. You can also once again bring blocks to help you find a straight back, lengthening your spine. Create some more space here, open to your heart. Your gaze is down on the mat. Press your heel to the ground to deepen your stretch. And come back to center, move the blocks and press back into downward dog. Take a moment here. Breathe in and out. And on the next exhale, bring your right foot in between your hands. Drop your back knee and tuck your toes. And come into your low lunge. Optional to bring the blocks if you want to higher the flow to you. Breathe here, finding some length in the front of the thigh. Maybe stroking your cat or your pet. Open to the side for lizard. Bring your right foot to the side of your mat. Stay here or maybe use a block. If you want to deepen your stretch, you can open the right knee to the right side. And come back to center. And find your half split. Push back. And see if your hips can stay square. You can have your knee bent as well, your right knee. It's not a problem, you will still feel it. It's not about flexibility, it's just about finding and creating more space in the hamstring, wherever you are. Accepting our bodies today. Come back to low lunge and we'll find our puppy pose. Come into all fours and bring the hands a little bit forward and drop your chest to the ground and your forehead to the ground. Keep breathing here. It's a really good shoulder opener. And if you want to intensify the stretch and you have blocks, or you can stay where you are, but you can always place blocks on either levels and bring the elbows to the blocks, hands at prayer, and bring back behind your neck. It can be quite intense for some people, so don't feel like you have to push it. Just listen to your body. As for climbers, we use a lot of shoulder strength, and mobility can be really helpful, as well as the hips. And slowly unravel. If you had blocks, remove them. Press back into downward dog. Inhale. On the next exhale, bring your left foot in between your hands. And we'll come into a high lunge. Find your center here by bending your right knee. Your left knee is on top of your left ankle. And bring your hands at heart center. And slowly we'll twist. You can shorten your stance if it's too much of a stretch. Inhale from a straight back. Exhale, start twisting to the left. Inhale here from a twist. And exhale, slowly bring your right elbow to your left knee. And see if you can work on bringing your hands into your heart center. Look over your left elbow And if it's too hard, you can always bring your right knee to the mat. And if you feel strong, you can lift it up. And if you want to find more balance, you can widen your stance instead of being on a straight line. Come back to a high lunge. And shorten your stance. Bring your hands at prayer once again, and we'll find pyramid. Your foot is a little bit inside as a 45-degree angle. Inhale, and from the exhale, hinge from the hips forward and find a straight back. You can stay here, or if you want to try to deepen, you can always use the block at any level. See if you can square your hips instead of having the left hip moving to the side. If once again, you can just adjust your pelvic floor. Look down. And come back to a high lunge. Frame your front foot and press back to downward dog. Inhale here. And exhale, bring your right foot. We'll go to the right side this time. You can help yourself to bring your foot in front. Inhale, arms up. Stay here in low lunge. Bring your hands at prayer at heart center. You can shorten your stance. Inhale from a straight line. And exhale, start to twist to the side. Inhale here. And exhale, bring your left elbow to the right knee. Look to your right elbow or to the side if it's too much for your neck. Remember your option to lower your back knee. And if you need more balance, you can widen your stance. Work on bringing your hands to your heart center. One more breath. And come back to center, high lunge. Bring your hands again at your heart. Shorten your stance. Bring your left foot to the inside at 45 degrees with the hips square and in front of you. And slowly start to hinge from the hips. See if you can have your shoulder blades squeezing together so we're opening into the heart. Your neck is not crunching. We're looking toward our big toe. And once again, you can use blocks. See if you can draw your right hip back so you find more squaring into the hips, and bring your left hip forward. One more breath. And remove the blocks, come back into a high lunge. Frame your front foot. Come into plank, and we'll find a forearm plank. So come into your forearms, stay here, and slowly start working your feet towards your chest for dolphin pose. That's really good to straighten into your arms, your shoulders. It's quite challenging pose. You can always come back to plank and walk forward. You can also lift onto your toes. So you're shifting your weight a little bit more into your shoulders, strengthening into also your back body. And come into your knees. Take a moment here in your sitting posture. I'll meet you into downward dog. Slowly walk to the front or step to the front of your mat in forward fold. Inhale into chair pose. Feet are hips distance apart and bring your arms up. Lower abdomen in and elbow down. So instead of curving eye to your back, see if you can lengthen. Stay here. And we'll find our eagle arm. So bring your right arm below your left arm and see if you can twist them around
and find palms together. If you're here, that's still okay. It's not available for everyone. Stay in your chair and see if you can lift and bring your arms forward, away from your body, away from your chest. Tuck your chin a little bit to your chest to lengthen into your neck. And release. We'll find on the other way. That's the weird way usually. Bring the left arm into under the right and find your eagle arms. Press forward, push away. And start to relax here. And slowly unravel, stand up. Maybe you roll your shoulders up and back. Maybe you shake a little bit. And come into forward, into wide-legged. So come to the side of your mat. Your toes are parallel to the edges of your mat or slightly in. Bring your hands to your hips. Inhale here. And exhale, hinge forward from the hips. Keep your back straight. Inhale here when I'm halfway. And exhale, maybe you fall. Clasp your hand together behind your back and bring your heads up and back and work on bringing your hands over your head. This also is really intense for me, for example. Another wide-legged forward fold is something I'm working on, trying to find more space, but it feels challenging. So just reflect on where you are now and accept. Maybe you can move and sway side to side. Maybe you can set an intention to find grace in your strength today. Slowly bring your hands back to your hips. Inhale to a halfway lift. And exhale all the way up. Come back to the top of your mat in forward fold. Plant your palms, step into a high plank, lower your knees and press back. Sit onto your sit bones and bring your legs forward. We work onto a supine twist, so find yourself all the way down into your back. Relax for a moment here and bring your knees to your chest. Hug yourself a little bit, rock from side to side, and we'll drop our knees to the left and open our right arm or both of the arms to the sides and look to the right for a supine twist. Helping us find mobility into the spine, the back body, opening the shoulders as well. Come back to center and drop the knees to the right, open to the left. Come back to center. Bring your knees to your chest and grab your feet for happy baby. If you can't grab, you can also grab your ankles or grab the sole of your feet and work on bringing your thigh and your knees towards the ground. You can also sway from side to side to find a little bit more movement into the hips and find what feels good here. And we'll come into our last posture of the day, Shavasana, and take a moment to process and integrate everything that you've just been through, flowing into our bodies, our energy. Relax your legs, your arms, your palm are facing up to the sky. Relax your neck. We won't stay long here, just a minute or so. See if you can relax the muscles of your face, your jaw. And thank yourself for being here, taking the time to care about your body and your mind. If you're lucky like me, you feel the sun on your skin, and maybe a pet coming to you. Slowly roll into one side, any side, and push back to a sitting position. You can be cross-legged on any pose, or you can stay in Shavasana if you're ready to relax and the climbing is done. Bring your hands to your heart, close your eyes for a second. Notice your breath. We'll take one last deep breath in and out together. Inhale, feel your belly. And exhale, maybe through the mouth. Open your eyes, relax your hand. Thank you so much for joining me for this climbers video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any comments, please do so in the comment box below and like it and subscribe for some more. Namaste.